I want to start off with the consumer impact, if you don't mind. According to your research and your data, breaches, hacks, whatever you want to call them, they're going to cost consumers about $15 billion this year. How so? What areas are we being impacted that's costing us that much money?
Definitely. And moving forward, I think 2026 will be that year where the human intuition, if you want, will be behind the digital world, all powered by AI. The line between reality and fake will become harder to trust and to judge. And so human verification for consumers will be absolutely essentials. You'll see the online truth and trust erodes. Synthetic identities, scraping your personal data, combining that with fake data to get a fake AI-powered persona to create financial damage will be all over the consumers. Just in these seasons, we've right now blocked 140,000 AI-powered e-commerce fake websites, and that's all around attacking the consumers and trying to tap into their wallet.
Okay. Do your enterprise customers face some of the same challenges? Look at some of the names. There's some of the biggest names in business. There's Amazon, there's Citi, there's Rocket, there's Capital One, a lot of big name companies a lot of us rely on for services, buying things, getting access to our money, et cetera. What kind of threats and issues are they facing? Is it similar to the consumer?
Definitely. So first of all, we are protecting the consumer. We're all about the consumer. But you are right that companies that you mentioned will face a continued increase in cyber attacks. They'll be bigger, they'll be more sophisticated, they'll become systematic, exploiting this broader surface now around AI, supply chain, financial system. And I guess this common denominator between consumer risk and company risk is really the identity. That's the new battleground between consumer and businesses, where the attackers are really trying to increase their surface using AI and now using generative AI to really attack consumers at scale, being personal, one-to-one relationship.
All right. There's a lot of big cybersecurity companies out there, and platformization is a trend where these cybersecurity companies, they try to combine a number of services instead of being specialized. I want to talk to you just about what your customers are saying to you about platformization and the impact on their business. We had the outage from CrowdStrike. We had one from AWS. It just shuts everything down. When you're talking to customers, are they trying to diversify their vendors? Are they trying to diversify their solutions? Do they come to you to try to find some type of solution to mitigate something like that from happening again?
So platformization is definitely a trend, and that's because the threat landscape is very dynamic. It can change from attacking a device to attacking a user, attacking an identity, trying to breach your privacy. And so having a full visibility across the threat landscape and providing an end-to-end solution is absolutely key. All of the security vendors you've mentioned are focused on the enterprise and maybe the SMB market. We are focused on the consumer, and we're following exactly the same strategy. We're building a full comprehensive defense around your personal digital footprint, whether that is on text, on voice, on the web.
But Vincent, how does that protect against a CrowdStrike or something like that happening? Does the footprint mean you can just bring all my data and everything back up if we have an outage? And how do you work around these outages when, again, platformization has led to such concentration of services where a CrowdStrike can just pretty much CrowdStrike outage or update that doesn't go quite right? I want to be clear, it's not just CrowdStrike, but can shut down just about everything.
Yes, and this is different for consumer. The biggest risk is the data breach that will not happen with their personal data they have in their environment, but will happen with a breach into that enterprise environment that is protected by some of those security vendors. You've seen that there are still some risk, and you mentioned many breaches here as we started this discussion. And those data are being stolen, put on the dark web. Then bad actors will scrape that, creating fake identities and trying to fool you into giving you personal information. We are doing exactly that. So while the hackers are using AI to do all of those bad acting, we're using AI to better predict where your risk will be, how your data is sitting in the web, and helping you clean up, if you want, your digital information. We alert you, and then if we need to breach, we have insurance and restoration services.